Unfortunately, we have some more breaking news to tell you tonight. The death of a rock and roll icon. Tom Petty died tonight at the age of 66 after suffering cardiac arrest at his home in Malibu earlier today. The longtime manager of Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers confirming his death just a few minutes ago.
Good morning from Malibu, California. I'm here to look for the beach house of Tom Petty. It was one of the most shocking and unexpected deaths of 2018. Tom Petty was a huge star who rose to fame during the 1970s, and his hits include American Girl, Learning to Fly and Free Falling. And I hope I don't fall here, I should. Okay, we've made it safely to the beach. Escondido Beach. There's probably a number of stars who live on this stretch, but I have no idea where they are. Wow, look at that. Many of the big Hollywood stars seem to have a home in Los Angeles, but they also have a beach house here in Malibu. The likes of Brad Pitt have got houses here. Tom Petty died of an accidental overdose on the 20th of January 2018. He had mixed a variety of medications, including the extremely potent fentanyl, the same drug that killed Prince in 2016. And the fentanyl was prescribed to him. He had been suffering from knee problems and a fractured hip as well. He actually toured for 53 dates with a fractured hip. He had completed the 40th anniversary tour at the Hollywood Bowl just before his death. I'm coming up to the house now. Tom Petty bought the house in 2010 for $6.8 million. It was listed for sale for $9.8 million when it was put on sale in late 2022. Petty's widow said that this place inspired Tom to write many of his songs. Here's the house in front of me now. His widow said that one of the songs he wrote here was Something Good Coming, which was his last song, or one of the last songs he wrote. I was actually looking at the wrong house here. It's just 2 houses away from that one. Here it is. Okay. This was Tom Petty's house. It was built in the 1950s. It's quite different from the other houses here. But it's typical of the type of houses that were being built here in the 1950s. The house is said to have a cozy cabin feel. And Tom and his family spent a lot of time here, often ordering takeout food when they were here. There's a guest house behind the main house, and he had a little recording studio here as well. And I was mentioning earlier that a lot of Hollywood stars, they have homes in Los Angeles and also in Malibu. That was not the case with Tom Petty. He had this cabin house here by the beach, but his main house is also in Malibu, and it's only a short distance away. It's only a few hundred yards away. And it's at the main house that he collapsed. At the moment, there's absolutely nobody else on this huge beach. Tom Petty loved this place because he could go down to the beach, have a barbecue, and nobody would bother him. Now, the risk in the future now is that this house will be demolished and a bigger house being built here. So hopefully whoever owns it now, or whoever they sell it to in the future, will keep it as it is. When I was doing my research for this place, I realised that a scene from one of my favourite films is filmed just down the coast here. So I was going to include in this video, but I think what I'll do is I'll straight after this video I'll just do a short video about that. Okay, back up these stairs now. Looks like there's an empty lot here. So if you've got a few $1 million in spare change, you could buy a house here, or build a house here. Tom Petty's main house is not really visible from the road, but I will show you the entrance. Oh yeah, if you come here yourself, this is the gate to get to the beach. When I arrived and I saw there was a passcode thing on it, but don't worry, it is open. They just lock it at night. That's the gate I was just showing you. This house is up there behind that wall. Oh, the gate is opening. It's up there. That's where Tom Petty's house was. There's actually 2 or 3 properties they use this same gate, I believe. A sneaky look. Obviously you can't see the house. This is where Tom Petty was found unresponsive by his wife. Tom Petty was taken to UCLA Medical Center in Santa Monica. After premature reports of his death throughout the day, it was announced at 8:40 p.m. that he had passed. This is Bedford Drive in Beverly Hills. This was the last place where we saw Tom Petty in public. He was visiting his doctor. There's footage of it on YouTube. His car stopped right here. He got out and he talked briefly to reporters right about here before walking in through that door. And that was the last time anybody saw him in public. This is the Self-Realization Fellowship Lake Shrine in Los Angeles. This is where Tom Petty's funeral service was held, and his ashes were later scattered here, which effectively makes this his gravesite. And he's in good company. Surprisingly, they have some of the ashes of Mahatma Gandhi here. His funeral service was held in this windmill which contains a church. This is the same place that George Harrison's memorial service took place. Elvis Presley would often visit this lake shrine when he was in Los Angeles, and it's believed to be the inspiration for the meditation garden in Graceland.